Ball from beautiful Wrigley Field. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball one. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Working on striking out the side in the first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Red.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. Kramer gloves it. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Frazier has it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Ready on 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marte going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. An impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at the catcher, Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Gregory Polanco. No balls and a strike to count. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 6.
Kyle Schwarber.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And
The
we're
right
fortunate
fielder.
enough to watch one of the
Take that.
best outfielders in the game.
Hayward.
The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Dickerson on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting in, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Archer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Schwarber isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a
Batting
base
ninth.
open with the pitcher
The
on
pitcher.
deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Jarvis.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Batting in, the shortstop, number 44.
In now, Kevin Kramer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about
Batting ninth.
7 Ks, and
The
we're
pitcher,
just in the middle innings of this one. If he
Archer.
continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist.
Leading
It
off
was a
for the
double for
Cubs.
him in his first turn at the
The
plate.
second baseman.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would
Now
hope your
batting,
leadoff man
third
can work a
baseman.
walk or leg out an
Red.
infield single, but not in today's
Morgan.
game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan,
Now
back-to-back
batting,
pitches,
first
double,
baseman,
then single,
Anthony.
ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the
Rizzo.
bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Stepping in,
Baez.
Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. On the tag from Cervelli. He's out at the plate.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate,
No
Kyle
left fielder.
Schwarber. He scored a
Kyle.
run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Archer comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Scooped up. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
In now, Colin Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A bouncer to the left side. Kramer is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The pitcher, number 11.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And that is going to get down for extra bases, as this will drive home 2.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Number 9.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on a line. And the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Gregory Polanco is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher,
and now
11.
the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here.
The batter.
This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Giro, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Throw back to second. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. First time up, he went down looking. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And
Your
now it
attention,
looks like
please.
we'll have a pinch hitter here as
Hitting
Melky
for
Cabrera
Pittsburgh.
has grabbed a bat
Number
and begun to
53.
loosen in the on-deck circle.
Melky
Popped him up.
Cabrera.
Baez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still 8-0.
Now
Richard
pitching for
Rodriguez
Pittsburgh.
gets the call to pitch
Number
here, and he'll try to
48.
sort this mess
Richard
out. He's going to try to at
Rodriguez.
least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3
batting.
unassisted.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
2 away now for the Cubs
The
in the
left
6th.
fielder,
And next it'll be the
Kyle
left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
Now batting, catcher,
In now,
Wilson
Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to short. To his left, Kramer. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It is now 9-0. Ready for another shot now. Starling
Leading off
Marte.
with
It was a
The center
fly out
fielder,
for him in his last trip. No
Starling.
balls and a strike to count.
Marte.
Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that's taken for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think a big reason why.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so
Ladies
he's
and
through
gentlemen,
7
inside
complete, still
for the
working on a
traditional
masterpiece.
7th inning
Down in order go the
stretch.
Pirates. They're down 9-0. Digging in, Jason
Leading
Hayward.
off
He'll
for the
start
Cubs,
things out here in the bottom of
the
inning
right
number
fielder.
7.
Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his
The
first
center
hit of the
fielder,
game here, and
number
that'll
5.
extend his hitting streak.
Outburst.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, didn't try and get too big.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his
Now batting,
3rd single
the
of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Flares this one over toward first. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Keone Kela comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third.
Now batting.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Comes set and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Polanco. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Frazier scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center
Stepping
fielder,
into the box,
Albert.
Albert Almora. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Kramer is right there. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game, so you stay sharp.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Going for strikeout number 15. Fouled off. Chisenhall, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. The runner scores from second.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Starling Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 out. And neither runner will be able to move up, and it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Kramer on third. Chisenhall is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th.